Welcome to the farm vlog today, guys. It's been super busy on the farm over the last little while, and we thought we'd bring you guys along and show you what a typical day for us, the Run Amok family, is like here on the farm.
So the first thing we do every morning is we come down and we check on our baby chicks. They need clean water overnight because they are disgusting, and we need to refill their fuel.
I don't think they need any more fuel. Look at them. They're very active. They're a little over 2 weeks old now, and they are extremely flappy.
Hi guys. Did you have a good night? Can you come sit with me? Hi. Oh, hello, chickie. This one always wants to sit on my hand, no matter what's going on. And he's getting so big.
Well, we got lots to do on the farm today, so we better get their water and their food changed over so we can move on to other projects around the farm.
Lots of stuff to do today.
Very busy day on the farm. You have animals, and you're growing things, and you're trying to prepare your farm for the summertime. It's super busy. Look at all of his baby.
They look really awkward right now because they're losing their fuzz and getting their feathers. So they kind of look homeless.
Or homely.
Or homely. But they're super friendly. They always come over and touch my hand.
And they're really enjoying the roosting bar that we installed for them.
Yes.
And they're very curious. Ooh. Yours is very
That's my
curious.
chicken.
Yeah, he's very curious.
He pecks at my phone too.
He's chasing me.
There was a kerfuffle and a change of occupancy on my hand. That one kicked that one off and they got in a fight. Alright, we gotta get this cleaned up and ready for the day.
We switched over their other organic feed to this East Coast organic feed that we picked up at our local co-op store. It's a little bit cheaper than the other stuff, so we thought it would help bring down the cost of feeding the baby chicks every month.
So being new to having chickens, there's a lot of things that we don't know about. So we belong to a lot of online forums and Facebook groups and things like that. What we wanted to do was start introducing some foods to the chickens, lettuce, scrambled eggs, things like that. One of the things you need for your chickens is they need something to help them break down their food and digest it because they don't have teeth to chew. So like all birds, they need some sort of sand or rock to help them break it down. Now, in my online forums, everybody keeps calling it scratch. So we go to the feed store and we buy a gigantic bag of what they call scratch up here. When we opened it up, it actually turned out to be a treat for the chickens, which is like oats and corn and all kinds of different things, which they love. But it's definitely not what we were looking for. We were looking for what's called grit up here. And it's like a sand type material. It's actually ground up stones. So it looks like they're going to have to hold off on this until we can get back to the feed store.
So a couple days ago, you guys see here, I got a bunch of logs for our raised beds. I got about 2 dozen here, but then all this happened. All this snow. We had almost gotten rid of the snow. And then we got a good 10 centimeters the other day, and it has been cold. Today, it's about -6 out, and the snow just isn't melting. I'm hoping over the next couple days we can melt this snow and we can continue building our raised beds. But for today, we're going to go collect some maple sap, and we are going to start making some more maple syrup today. So we're just on our way out to the maple forest. We're going to collect some more sap. We got about 10 gallons so far, and I'm hoping to get about 14 gallons today. That'll be one of our biggest boils so far this year. Our maple season's coming to an end soon, so we want to try and get as much as we can so that we can can it all up and use it over the next 12 months till the next maple season. So we're just heading into the maple forest here. We're going to check on the buckets. I don't notice any deer prints, so it doesn't look like any deer came through here last night. Last couple times I've come out here, I've noticed deer droppings and deer markings. So they're around, they're coming out in full force. We'll just leave our buckets here and we're gonna check on our sap, see how much there is. Oh wow, guys, this bucket's over half full, but it was -6 last night. You can see, well, it was dripping good, and in mid drip it froze.
One thing that we've been meaning to do since we got here is get a wheelbarrow. We didn't bring ours with us from BC because it was just way too big to pack in the trailer. So we picked one up yesterday, and part of our chores today is actually building the wheelbarrow. Now, it's pretty simple to put together. There's a wheel, there's some braces to hold the wheel and the handles. But should you need, there's a video you can watch online that gives you all of the instructions. I don't think we need that video today though. Your wheelbarrow has arrived.
You did an amazing job.
It's dusty, you might want to clean it off.
It's dusty? What do you mean it's dusty? Did you make it dusty?
Nope, it came that way.
No.
It's too bright out here. Well, there are signs of spring all around us. As you can see, we can finally see the haskap bushes again. They're all poking out, ready to wake up after a long, long winter sleep and hopefully give us some yummy berries. So even though it's April, it's not done being winter yet on the homestead. As you see behind me, there's still a bunch of snow on the ground, and we're actually supposed to get more in the next week. So we still have to get firewood to keep warm. So that's our job today. We're out in the backwoods. I'll give you a look around here. And this is what we're doing. We have wood to collect and take back, right?
That's right. Now that we got all our maple syrup boiled for today, we're going to go inside later on and we're going to check on our little garden operation that we got going on inside, all our vegetables that we're growing. We got a couple other things to do on the farm today, but like Amanda said, we're going to go collect some firewood for now, so come along with us. So, just about 3 weeks ago, this was all ice and snow. Now we've got to get through this so we can get over there, cut a couple trees down and get some more firewood. This is the back of our property, and we have a nice little creek back here. In the winter time, it's frozen, so it makes for easy access, but this time of year, not easy access. So this should be quite entertaining trying to get across this and cut up some firewood. Take down this one here just behind that big one.
think log tossing should be a Northern Canadian Olympic sport. I think the judges give that a 10. Maybe that one an 8. Oh, that one gets a 10. Whew. Looks like a beaver ate that one. 9.5. Come on, He-Man.
About 200 pounds of wood.
See, now if you had a horse, it could pull that up the hill for you.
If I had a tractor,
oh,
it would pull it up the hill.
Well, horses are cute, tractors are not.
Very true. It wasn't a good day getting wood today. The bar on the chainsaw, one of the teeth right there, sticking out, broke. You can see it's all burnt around the edges from the chain rubbing when it came off. So now I gotta go into town and I gotta get a new 18-inch bar. So we got a little bit of firewood today. We're gonna cut this up. We're gonna cut up a little bit of kindling that we got. Give us a couple days worth of wood until I replace the bar on the chainsaw. We learned our lesson the hard way by not having a wood stove when we got here and the power went out. If you guys haven't seen that video, put a link up here to that video where we talk about what it was like without the wood stove when we first got here. That's one mistake we'll never make again.
So we're checking on all of our plants today. These are our broccolis. As you can see, they are exploding already in height. We're gonna give them some water and we're gonna move some of the other plants around so that we can keep domes over top of the ones that aren't quite fully sprouted yet.
You can see them all leaning towards where the light is in the window. So we're gonna turn the tray the opposite way so they start leaning back the other way and grow a little bit more straight up and down. But this is after 1 week and the package said,
7 to 14 days.
Yeah,
they were up in
after
2 days.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days,
yeah.
These started to sprout. So we're really impressed with these seeds that we got here.
These were ones from MI Gardener.
Yes, these are from MI Gardener. Again, we'll put a link in the description down below. Or if you guys haven't seen our video of us planting our seeds, we'll put a link up here in the corner and you guys can check out the video. Now we got a little surprise for you guys. We never talked about these in the last video.
Yeah, you never saw these get planted.
What are these?
These are loofahs.
Right there, we are growing loofahs. And why are we growing loofahs?
Well, one, because they're really hard to grow and I wanted a challenge. And I'm crazy. And two, because we want the sponges that come out of loofahs. Most people think that sponges come from the ocean, but they don't. They actually grow on a vine, kind of like a cucumber or zucchini.
So we're going to attempt to grow our own loofahs, and then we can dry them out, and we can use them
around the house. You can use them to wash dishes, you can use them in the shower, you can use them for anything that you would use a washcloth or a sponge for.
It's all natural.
Yes. And they're actually growing really well. I'm super surprised.
Everything's growing really good. Even our tomatoes over here have popped up. Look at the roots. Look at the roots on that loofah.
These are going to need to be transplanted soon.
Yes, we got some pots the other day at the dollar store, super cheap. We got 15 little pots for $1.25. And these are the tomatoes.
Oh, nice thing.
The tomatoes, we've got 2 levels here of tomatoes, and they are exploding.
So we got all the chickens taken care of today. We swapped out their bedding for new bedding. They have food and water. We headed outside and boiled all of our maple sap. That took a long time to do. If you want to see the finished product, make sure you head on over to Instagram or Facebook and check out our page. We went out to the woods today and were able to get down a few trees before the bar on our chainsaw broke, but we'll have to replace that over the next week. We did get at least a few days worth of wood though, so we should be fine with the warmer weather coming up. All of our vegetables have been watered and rotated, so they're good for the next few days. If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time we post a new video. If you liked today's video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.